Close your eyes for a short time and imagine you're in a Viking longhouse. You've just had a tremendous feast, and now it is time for storytelling. King Olaf was said to travel to the east for a feast in the summer near Vik and Ælfred. He had a man accompanying him named Thorstein Shiver, who was an Icelander. One night at the tables, His Majesty announced that none of his men were to go out to the privies in the middle of the night by themselves, or to await their bedtime companion and take them both so that both of them could go out together. After that, the drinking continued into the night till the tables were taken down and everybody went to bed. Now, in the middle of the night, Thorkel the Icelander woke up because he had to go to the toilet. And his partner looked much too comfortable to wake up, so he slipped into his shoes, pulled on a cloak, and went out to the privy by himself. Now, the outhouse could take 10 men at a time, but Thorstein sat on the hole closest to the door. He'd been there only a short time when a demon climbed up through the hole at the far end and sat down. Thorstein asked, "Who's there?" And the demon said, "I am Thorkin the Thin, who fell upon corpses with King Harald Wartooth." "And where have you come from?" asked Thorstein. "I have climbed up from hell," said the demon. "Oh, what can you tell me about that place? What would you like to know?" "Well, tell me who has the worst time facing the torments of hell." "Oh," said the demon, "that would be Starkad the Old. He cries out so terribly, his screaming disturbs us other demons, so that we never get over it." "Oh, well, what torment does he face that he screams like that?" Demon said, "He's only up to his ankles in fire." "Well, that seems like not much for a man who is said to be so brave." "Well, you don't see it like I do," said the demon. "He actually has only the soles of his feet out of the fire." "Well, show me how he screams," said Thorstein. "All right," said the demon. He opened his jaws and let out a howl that had Thorstein pulling his cloak up over his ears. When the demon stopped, Thorstein said, "Is that as loud as Starkad can cry?" "Oh no, that was more like us petty devils." Starkad said, "Well, show me how much Starkad can cry." And so the demon opened his mouth and started screaming again. When he was done, he said, "Why are you so quiet?" Thorstein said, "I'm silent because I'm amazed at how loud such a small fiend like yourself can scream." "But now, was that as loud as Starkad can cry?" Demon said, "Well, no, that was his quietest." "Stop beating about the bush," said Thorstein, "and show me how loud Starkad can cry." The demon agreed. Thorstein prepared himself by folding up his cloak, wrapping it around his head, holding it there with both hands. The demon opened his mouth, rolled his eyes, and started out yelling a great, tremendous roar. Just then, the church bell rang, and the demon fell back screaming into hell. And you could hear it all the way down through the earth. Thorstein got up and went back to bed. In the morning, the king was not in a good mood. He came forward and said, "Did anybody here go to the privies by themselves at the night?" Thorstein came forward and admitted that yes, he had done that. The king said, "Well, that's not such an awful occurrence. But it does prove how stubborn you Icelanders can be. Did something happen while you were out there?" Thorstein then told him the whole story. The king said, "Well, what good did you think it was to have the demon screaming?" Thorstein said, "Well, let me tell you, my lord. You had warned us not to go out there by ourselves. And when the devil showed up, I knew we were not likely to leave that place in safety. But I reckoned that if the demon screamed loudly enough, you would wake up and send help. And the king said, that's what happened. I woke up and I heard what was going on, so I had the church bell rung because I knew that was the only thing that would help you. But now, were you frightened when the demon was screaming? Thorstein said, I don't know what it is like to be frightened. But I will admit, the last time he screamed, I felt a shiver down my spine. The king said, well, from now on we will nickname you Thorstein Shiver. And here's a sword I give to you in honor of that occasion. Thorstein thanked him, and it is said that Thorstein then became one of the king's men and stayed with him thereafter.